Hello. I had the opportunity to watch both samples of counseling sessions with both Wayne and Dr. Michael. Um, and first of all, I'd like to say I can't say I completely identify either of those sessions looking like how I would want to conduct mine. I think that Dr. Michael's more aligns with my personality than Wayne's. And so I'm kind of looking through some of the specifics and, what is similar between the two. For example, the skills that we learned in the Simmons text this week. Solar, so sitting squarely, open posture, leaning in, eye contact, relaxing. I think that both Michael and Wayne demonstrated these skills. I thought that Wayne seemed a little bit more rigid in the way that he presented himself, and Dr. Michael was a little bit more relaxed and had some humor going on. As I was listening to the session of Stephanie and Wayne, Wayne just was constantly probing, and it felt extremely clinical. So that's definitely not my style. And I really feel like if I was Stephanie, I would be very frustrated and would probably not come back. But everyone has different personalities. And so with Dr. Michael and Mariah, he was very engaging. I noticed right away that there was some levity, there was some humor in the way that they were talking, and that lightened the mood and helped to develop that rapport, which is absolutely essential in having a good counseling relationship. I noticed that after he was able to, Dr. Michael, after he was able to, go through the situation, reflecting on the last session, he did confront some inconsistencies. So this is the goal and why you're in counseling, why you've come to counseling to me, and I see that this is how you're acting. So he was able to use the skill of an empathetic confrontation, which I thought was very skillful. I noticed that he has a doctor before his name, so I'm going to just assume that he has quite a bit of experience. And Dr. Michael also, I saw very specific short-term goals. So what are we going to do? And they were measurable. I noticed that they were measurable goals that she could do between this session and next. And I think that that would definitely be my style. So let's see. So the counseling model styles, it did appear that Dr. Michael was using a lot of the skills in the Ivy model. So developing rapport, definitely hearing the client's story, mutual goal setting, we definitely saw that. Providing feedback, interpretation, and empathetic confrontation. So I saw that. So if I could ask a question. A question I would have with Wayne Powell, the initial one that we observed, is does his cultural background have anything to do with the way that he presents himself? It's just a thought, or it doesn't have anything to do with just skill levels? Is he still working on his basic skills? So thank you.